Greetings and salutations and welcome to Hockey TV and our coverage of the Sioux Eagles, the Rayside Balfour Canadians, the Northern Ontario Junior Hockey League. Scott Nason broadcasting from Pullar Stadium on this Saturday night, 3 days before Christmas, as we have a West Division clash between the hometown Sioux Eagles and the visiting Rayside Balfour Canadians. We're joined once again by a man, a legend, a way of life. Yeah. Larry Posbon joining us here at Pullar Stadium. Paz, how do you like that introduction?
It must be Christmas. Is that my Christmas gift?
Something like that.
Yeah, excellent. Well, I enjoy it. Thank you.
Well, Larry, the Sioux Eagles gave us Eagles fans an early Christmas gift last night as, well, they skated away with a 7-2 win over the Elliott Lake Wildcats. A game really that wasn't in doubt. The Eagles scored 4 first-period goals, including one 14 seconds into the game, and cruised to the victory. Before we get to tonight's contest, tell us a little bit again about last night and your thoughts.
Last night, I'll tell you, the Eagles played a tremendous first period. Tremendous. But they slacked off in the second and in the third. And they have to understand that once, a couple of friends of mine played senior football. I'm not talking high school football. I'm talking about the senior league used to have in Sioux, Ontario. Some of the boys from Sioux, Michigan played on that also. And one friend was a lineman, and he says he tackled him, and he put him in the coffin. And another friend of mine come in and nail it down. He said, nail down the coffin.
Okay.
And that's what I was expecting the Eagles to do. Nail down. You got him on the run, 4-0. You nail it down, and that's it. Don't do anything else. I shouldn't say don't do anything else. But now you got them out of the game, and you got yourself in the game. So that's a thought for the future for the Eagles that I believe, anyways. But I mean, they prevailed anyways, and I don't like, all at once it was 6-1, then it was 6-2, and then the Eagles scored 2 shorthanded goals and made it 7-2. But don't let them in the game. That's my thoughts.
With the victory last night, the Eagles still in 4th place in the West Division. They've upped their record to 15-18-1-1. 32 points in the West, now 3 points ahead of Elliott Lake, who is idle tonight, so the Eagles could be 5 points ahead of the Wildcats for 4th place after tonight's game. But they're going to have a tough one as they take on the Rayside Balfour Canadians. Rayside with the record of 20-13-1-2, tied with Blind River for 2nd place in the West with 43 points, 8 points behind the Sioux Thunderbirds. And Larry, this is a team the Eagles have played 3 times. They played them twice earlier in the season up in Chelmsford, losing both games. In their last contest here about 3 weeks ago, Eagles led 4-2 after 2, but would end up falling in the shootout by the score of 5-4. So the Eagles have played Rayside close in 3 games, but they have not won any of those games. What do you know about this Rayside team?
Well, they're good. They were good last year. Last year I thought they were a dirty team. This year they're not that same style of team, but they're also physical and they're big and they can play hockey. They know what they're doing out there, and they've got a good team. So the Eagles, it's not this. Well, I hope it's a cakewalk like last night. Anything can happen in this league here. Tonight you're on, the other team's off, and it's your storybook. That's it.
That is it, as the Rayside Balfour Canadians, their last game was a couple nights ago as they took on Espanola and would win that game. And this the final game for both these teams in 2018. As a matter of fact, there's only one other game in the league tonight, and that is in Timmins, as that one just about to start here. Actually starting right around the same time ours does. Timmins will host the Hearst Lumberjacks. Let's look at the standings there. We already talked about what's going on in the West. In the East, it is just a bottleneck up top. You have Timmins and Cochrane both with 46 points, tied for first. Kirkland Lake 1 point behind both those teams. They have played a few less games than both Cochrane and Timmins. Don't forget about Powassan. They're good. They have 40 points. And Hearst, really the team I think that's made the biggest jump as of late. They win last night. They have 39 points. So you got 5 teams, Larry, within 7 points. That's quite the race out east. And you can't forget about French River. Right now 12 points out of the playoff spot, but that's a pretty good team as well.
Those 2 bottom place teams, I'm enjoying them. How they improved. They made some coaching changes. They made some player changes. And it's good for the league. It's good for the division. Now, it's like their division is just like ours. Any given night, somebody takes over, and that's their game. So you just can't say, well, I'm in first place, and that's a last place team. It doesn't work that way. You have to produce. It's 60 minutes of hockey. Last night, again, I'll go back. We got good 20 minutes. Then the other 40 minutes.
They did win 7-2, Larry.
Yeah,
I know you like to really nitpick sometimes.
Well, yeah, you're right. I think they're
throwing that out there.
Yeah, I believe when you got them down, nail that coffin shut. That's it. Don't let anything else happen. Don't give up any goals, and play defense. You can score. You had a 6-1 lead. I said it last night. The defensemen have to not pinch. You got a 6-1 lead. You don't want to pinch, and we got caught a couple of times on them. We didn't get burnt on it because they came back. A couple other players, good back checking. That's what saved them, because all at once it's 6-2, 6-3, 6-4. Hey, now you're chasing them, and they're not chasing you anymore. So nail that coffin shut.
Nail that coffin shut. That might be the 2019 pause saying, nail that coffin shut. If you happen to be watching tonight on Hockey TV, first of all, thank you for tuning in. We appreciate you watching our broadcast, and we'd love to hear from many of the fans, not just from the Sioux Eagles, but also the visiting fans from Rayside Balfour. And the way we like to do things here on Hockey TV at Pullar Stadium, we like to use social media, Twitter to be exact. And so if you want to contact us during the game, we would enjoy that. Let us know where you're watching. Let us know who you're watching, what you think about the game, what you think about the broadcast. You can do so by tweeting me at SNason, that's NASON 2013. Want to say hello already to Stephen Orfanos?
I want to talk to him.
Okay, well,
right,
you can.
As soon as you say hello to him, okay?
All right.
Yeah, Steve, I understand now there's a couple of films out there of the fight last night, and I'll see if if I can get a hold of one, we'll get it to you, or somehow we'll try and do that. I'm not sure if it'll be before Christmas or after Christmas, but we'll work on it.
We talking about the McGregor fight? What are we talking about?
We're talking about George's fight.
Oh, George's fight. Yeah, that was a good fight as well. And George's sisters, Carolyn and Catherine, are there along with Mr. and Mrs. Orfanos, and we appreciate you tuning in. Let's get to the scratches tonight. First of all, for the visiting Rayside Balfour Canadians, who are only dressing 18 tonight, scratch number 6, Sean Simpson. Number 15, Eric Ischweiler. Number 23, Ryan Olbawanson. Number 24, Matthew Dupuis. And number 61, Chase Stillman. Those are the players not dressed tonight for the visiting Rayside Balfour Canadians. For the Sioux Eagles, players out of the lineup include number 11, Lucas Roth. Number 20, Owen Shire. Number 3, Richard Boulware. Number 26, they saw that on camera, Larry, where you pointed.
I see that. I didn't even know we were on.
I'm so accurate, and you can see what's happening here. Number 26, Nathan Brown, and goaltender number 1, Alex Allison. And welcome back to the lineup, number 24, Jake Lamberti.
Yeah, you're right, Jake. Thank you.
It's been a while.
Hey, I want to tell you something. Last night I ran into Connor McPhail.
Yeah.
I said hello to him. You were interviewing him here, and I met him down in the tunnel, and I said hello to him and told him who I was and wishing him good luck for this year. And then after, I went out for a little entertainment.
A beverage again?
Yeah, and I ran into Ariel.
Oh, yeah.
And Brian. Yeah, just her.
Okay.
Just her and her co-worker. And,
excellent.
Had a nice talk. I said we miss her. Most of all, we miss the M&M's.
Oh, boy, we sure do, don't we? Holy mackerel. Nobody loves us anymore. Yeah, we do miss that. And again, last night we interviewed Carter McPhail on the Hockey TV broadcast, and we put all the audio podcasts of our broadcast here on Hockey TV on the website, thegamesportshow.com. I uploaded the game from last night earlier today, so if you want to hear us again or maybe hear the interview from Carter and a whole bunch of other sports content, please do so by going to thegamesportshow.com. Larry, after this one, we're going to take a break. I know the players are most likely going to go home to their families, and then we will resume action in 2019 on January 4th as the Eagles will take on the Blind River Beavers. So you look at where the Eagles are right now, Larry, they're 3 games below 500. So if they can get a victory in this one, it's going to make it a little easier to get to above 500 after this homestand, because then you're 2 games under going into the last 4 games. They lose tonight, they're 4 games under going into the last 4. So you hate to put too much weight on tonight's game, but this is a big game.
Yeah, they're all, I tell you, I said before, 8 home games, there should be yours. And that's how I look at it. So we've been very successful in 3 out of the 4. Well, we've gained 7 out of 8 points. So kudos to the Eagles. Now let's go for 9 points to get this one under their belts. And you really enjoy Christmas.
Stephen Orfanos says, thanks, Larry. He liked the commentary during the Brown. They're going to be up on January 11th. The full gang
Full gang.
I'm here, so I'm clearing my calendar for that one.
Oh,
also,
yeah, you always say
here
that.
we go. Here we go. Want to say hello to Daniel Clark watching tonight. We got to meet Mary Clark last weekend. Brother Gabriel also watching from home. Merry Christmas to your and Larry's family. Thank you.
Thank you.
Clark family. Also want to say hello to the Lanning family watching. Pat and Hawk watching from Arizona. They say, let's win, boys. And also want to say hello to Joanne Atkins. Says, always a great game when we play the Sioux. Greetings from Sudbury, Ontario. Grandpa and Ron D. from Espanola, Ontario. And Joanne knows how to give me an early Christmas present. You were our favorite announcers. Make for very entertaining commentary.
Was there an S announcers? Was it on there?
Yes,
was it,
yes,
it was
that
plural.
was plural.
Okay.
Yes. Merry Christmas, and thanks for all the hockey support for our boys. Joanne, thank you very much
Thank you.
for the early Christmas present. And Patty Lanning says, Merry Christmas, Larry and Scott. Always enjoy your broadcast.
Thank you.
Just so many good. See, things are. Social media can be a positive thing.
You're right. Yes.
It's not the pit of negativity that we see in other aspects. We like to keep it positive here, and we like to have fun. And again, tweet us SNason2013. Larry, any final thoughts before we go into our starting lineups, opening ceremonies, anthems, and such?
No, I'm ready to go. Now we just got to wait for the clock to chime down here, and the lights are going off. We might get our national anthem out early and get going.
Let's get going. We'll be back here after our pregame festivities as the Sioux Eagles in their final game of 2018 set to take on the Rayside Balfour Canadians here on Hockey TV. So we are all set for action, Larry. We have our starting lineups, national anthems, officials, and we're ready for the last game of 2018. Where does time go, Larry?
I don't know. As you get older, it goes faster and faster.
I wouldn't know anything about that. Again, if you want to talk to us during the broadcast, please do so. Tweet me, SNason2013. A couple more shout-outs, or one more shout-out. I want to say hello to Maria and Lenny watching from Arizona. They say, welcome back, number 24. Merry Christmas. Cousins Sebastian, Craig, and Andrea watching for the first time, Larry, in Indiana.
I hope they enjoy this. I hope Jake can do something for them.
It's going to be good to see him back on the ice. We are set to go. Eagles in their home black jerseys. The Canadians in their road white jerseys. Eagles with the puck going left to right as seen on your video monitor. We're underway here at the Pullar. We'll see if the Eagles can follow up their impressive performance last night. And no offense to Elliott Lake, but they're taking on a tougher foe tonight. Now a shot there and a save by David Bowen, starting netminder for Rayside Balfour, and Shane Brancato getting the start for the Sioux Eagles.
That was an easy backhand shot that he had to stop from Blair.
Eagles have met Rayside 3 times this season, losing all 3. They did garner a point in their last contest here, a shootout loss to the Canadians 3 weeks ago. Now Rayside with the puck. Atkins. Poke checked away there by Praisner. Linema with it. Linema, pass over the far side. Now center ice, Biondi. Canadians with it. A little different jersey, Larry, than last year.
Last year they were the Canadians with the French, I think, spelling and pronunciation.
Okay.
So
it's like there's less red, more blue, but I'm colorblind, so what do I know? Now a shot broken up by the Eagles. Morich with it. Morich, bad pass, just kept in by Atkins. Now puck along the far boards. Canadians with it. Puck goes behind the net. Linema, always a dangerous player for Rayside. Canadians still have it, now taken away by Keller. Keller's pass reaches. Scarella across the blue line. Scarella in, shot, save, rebound. 2 Eagles were right there as Lavalle, he's slow getting up along the end boards.
He fell into the boards himself when he was chasing Scarella.
Now shot back in by the Eagles. They go for a line change. Minute 30 into this contest, no score.
Okay.
Canadians with the puck.
Jake Lamberti's on the ice now.
Flip to center and down the ice. Bouncing puck picked by Quinn. Butcher with it. Now Butcher off the boards. Puck goes all the way down. No icing.
No.
As Mongion has it. There's Lamberti, his first action in a while. Serving a suspension. Puck on the near boards. Lamberti picks it up. Now he lost the puck. Picked up by the Canadians. Mongion across the blue line. Taking out the play by Clark. Now puck in front. Eagles come up with it. Eagles skate to center. Clark puts a shot on. Saved by Bowen.
Whoa, heads up,
Look
coaches.
out. Coaches had to duck on that one as that puck goes out of play.
That went all the way down to the Eagles bench from the
Sure did.
Canadians.
I want to say hello to Tom Blair, Brendan Blair's family watching, grandparents Ron and Barb Sump, Uncle Ken Sump, and Uncle and Aunt Dave and Jamie Sump, and Uncle and Aunt Sherelle and Don Bowman.
Wow.
Quite the family
Quite
there.
the family,
They're probably half our viewers sometimes just with the Blair family. Also, Brendan's immediate family is watching from St. Louis. Carla and Tom's sister Lauren. Go Sioux Eagles. Thanks, Tom. Probably takes them about 15 minutes to get all the names right. He does it pretty good. Now that one shot down the ice. Sare with it. Shots 3-0 here in this first period in favor of the Eagles. Eagles had a decided advantage last night. 1 point, they had a 34-4 shots advantage over Elliott Lake. This is a team that's ahead of the Eagles in the standings. Rayside Balfour tied with Blind River for second place in the West. 8 points behind the Thunderbirds, so the Canadians could get a little closer as the T-Birds and the rest of the West Division idle tonight. Krasse in the slot. Krasse with the shot. That one hits Blair. Sare along the end boards. Sare, quick shot there by Hatanaka. That one goes wide. Now a shot and a goal. That was a bad angle, and Atkins puts that one in.
First shot, first goal.
First shot, first goal. With 16:47 to play in the first period, the Rayside Balfour Canadians lead 1-0. And we talked about Joanne Atkins watching tonight on Hockey TV. Well, I know she likes that one, as it looks like Brandon Atkins going to get credit for the goal. It was hard to see from here, Larry. It was right along the near side boards and just kind of put it on, and we always say it. Shoot the puck. Good things happen, yeah. Rayside leads 1-0. We'll hear from Bob. Puck behind the net. Over the far corner, Praisner.
Canadian goal, scored by number 19.
Oh.
Evan Krasse.
So Krasse gets the goal.
Number 67, Brandon Akins. And number 74, Benjamin Hatanaka. Time of that goal.
He's going to have trouble with that one. Atkins and Hatanaka get the assists on the goal by Krasse. 1-0 Rayside. Schwab with the puck. On the near side, Blair. Now the Canadians with it at center ice. Lavallee shoots it in. Schwab with it. Schwab's pass off the stick of Jensen. Down the ice. Stopped behind the net by Bowen. Canadians with it. Leishman at center ice. Now Snow has it. Maltese. Maltese with it. Blocked. Morich gets it to Keller. Keller across the blue line, 1-on-3. Keller puts a trickling shot there, and easy save for Bowen, and he'll hold.
Keller tried to go around, but they played him very well. He just got a weak shot out there. What's he saying down there?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I think student of the month, and well, you know where my kids fall in that pecking order.
Well, the oldest one's not available.
No, and the youngest one isn't either because he's in middle school as a 10-year-old, mind you, which I'm thrilled about. He has the mind of about a 20-year-old.
Ooh.
Very smart. Reading. Gave Vance the night off. We brought Liam tonight. Face-off outside the blue line, won by the Canadians. Mongeon shoots it in. Off the boards. I had 24 as a scratch, Larry, but it looks like he's out there. Matthew Dupuis.
Dupuis, yeah.
You might want to check your scratches there, sir.
I gave my list to the radio man.
Well, he's probably mad at you, too. Now Willard with it. Willard in his own zone. Rayside, just with that one shot, but they made it work. As Krasse gives the Canadians a 1-0 lead. Rayside with some pressure now. Eagles try to skate it out of the zone. Clark was held up a bit. Coach LaPrade wanted a penalty on that one.
Yeah, he had the justification on that.
Now Clark chip that one to center ice. Atkins with it. Over in the far corner. Now Atkins again. Long pass out of the reach of the Rayside player McGlade, but no icing. Now Biondi on the near side. Linema now. Back to the point, Atkins. Atkins with a shot. That misses. Rebound goes over to Snow. Now Snow along the near boards. Linema back to Atkins. Atkins with the shot. Stopped in front. That's by Clark. He's been out there a while. Eagles having a hard time clearing their zone right now. Strauss clears it to center. Wood picks it up for the Eagles. Cross the blue line. Wood with it. Shot. Good shot. Saved by Bowen. Rebound picked up by the Canadians. Now the Eagles get it at center ice. Solis. Arthur Fanos, his first action of this game. Blair over to Solis. Solis cross the blue line. Nice move. Solis puts it in front. Taken there by Orfanos. Now taken away from him. Eagles get it back. Solis at center ice, or inside the Rayside zone. Now cleared to center. Off the glove of Blair. Blair to Orfanos as Rayside goes for a change. Shots 4-1 Eagles. We played 7 minutes of this first period. Rayside leads 1-0. Orfanos at center ice. Cross the blue line. Shot and a save there by Bowen. Look over along the far boards. Cleared to center. Here's Crassy. Crassy got around one, but Butcher was there to stop that. And now Hannawall has it. Hannawall will flip it on the near side. Lavalle with the puck. Pass up ice. Sare out of his reach. Now Jensen for the Eagles. Voids the hit. Sare picks it up. Now Crassy in his own zone. Intercepted by Praisner. He falls down. Now Dax. Dax had a pair of goals last night for the Eagles. Sare with it. Sare at center ice. Look out, Crassy. Tried to line up Praisner there. Now Jensen with it. He shoots it in. Been a few minutes without a whistle here.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to get an icing call against yourself. But the players are changing on both teams.
Yep. Butcher. Rink wide pass over to Dax. A Dax pass. Broken up by the Canadians. Here's Butcher. Butcher still has it. Butcher with the shot and a glove save. Oh, we have an offside. I thought that was a early whistle on the shot, so we'll take a breather. 11:48 to play here in the first period.
Okay, a couple of sponsors from here. We got the law office of William Dyke Justin, Sault Ste. Marie, Michigan Convention and Visitors Bureau. And the Canadians win this face-off. Back in their own zone.
Rayside still just that one shot. They made it work. It's Crassy got the Canadians up on the board. They lead 1-0. A couple more hellos here in our next break. Now here's Folk. Folk across the blue line. Folk with the shot off the glove of Brancato. Goes along the far boards. Now the Eagles come up with it. Morich dumps it down into the zone. Bowen out of his net. Plays it on the near side. Snow. Keller over there for the Eagles. You also have Morich, now picked up by Linema. Linema on the near side to Snow. Snow off the near boards, chipped it down the ice, picked up by Clark. Now Clark fires it to center, intercepted by Maltese, and he shoots it in. Now the Eagles right back out. They'll backhand it in. Lots of quick changes here in this first period.
Yeah, another shot on goal. 5-2 for the Eagles.
Leishman with it on the near side. All sorts of players on the near boards. Wood lost the puck. Now Snow has it across the blue line. Dupuis over to Leishman. His shot. That misses the net. Goes back to Willard. Willard plays it along to Leishman. Now on the near side. Eagles with it. Blair fires it down to the neutral zone. Here's Strauss. Strauss avoids the hit. Now he gets hit there up high as his helmet comes up.
Calling
and
offside.
That's going to be an offside. And speaking of Strauss, Larry, want to say hello to Karen Strauss. Karen Strauss watching from Phoenix, Arizona.
All right.
And the Strauss family. And we got more Blair shout-outs, Larry. As normal, Brendan's grandparents, Myron and Sherry Blair, are watching
Myron
from Fort Lauderdale, Florida. So lots of Blairs.
Bet it's warm there.
Oh. It was a bad day. We had a lot of sunshine.
Today was a lot of sunshine,
yeah.
But it was cold. Though.
It was
cold
cold.
wind.
We'll take the sun though. Now that one goes out of play with 10:02 to play in the first period. Coming up in the second period, Larry, I need to break a losing streak.
Oh, yes.
In our Guess the Attendance Challenge, you are leading the series by a few, and you're going to put a guess on the board. I'm going to try to see if it's higher or lower. I need to win something awful. Now a shot deflected there. Save by Bowen. Puck in front. Another save. Rebound goes to the Canadians. Linema across the blue line. Linema with a shot. Brancato will make the save. We'll see if we get immediate timeout here, Larry, with 9:47 to play in this first period. 1-0 Rayside.
I'll check on with Dave over there, see what the lineup that I gave. Yeah, they're doing it.
All right, while Larry goes, don't forget we will be back here at the Pullar on Friday, January 4th, as the Sioux Eagles will take on the Blind River Beavers. Larry and I will have the call of that one in 2019. Hard to believe it's going to be 2019 coming up here in a matter of days. So hopefully you have all your Christmas shopping done. I finished mine earlier today. I got up early. I shopped for about 3.5 hours, got everything, including stocking stuffers, all sorts of good things. So I was very, very happy with that. I was very proud of myself. I gave myself a couple pats on the back there. Although when I looked at my bank account, I freaked out. So luckily the pats in the back helped a little bit. So Eagles trail by the score of 1-0. Shots 5-3 in favor of the home team. Eagles will play Rayside a couple more times here this season. What are you doing over there, Larry? Jeez, you're. Well, then you were wrong. Let's just call a spade. You were wrong, sir, on that scratch. So you're just going to have to admit, much like our president does here in this country, when he's wrong, he admits it. And
no, you're wrong on that remark.
Fake news, Larry. Shot and a save there. That's on you, by the way. Now Lavala, he shot another save, rebound, puck loose. Brancato looked behind him, but lucky for him and the Eagles, it was between his pads. Oh, we got chuck a puck.
Jenna,
yeah.
How's your head?
You know what? I'm getting 4 tonight, Jenna. I'm having all sorts of trouble here. Maybe I just need to get more chuck a pucks.
Yeah. Jenna banged her head on the wall or a door or something like that. So she's
why the heck did she do that? Was it an intentional thing?
Yeah, for pity, I think.
Oh, for pity.
Yeah.
Okay, well, there you go. It is very dangerous up here in the gondola. You got to watch that ladder. Here's a 2-on-1, a 3-on-1. Solis with it. Solis. Oh, nice job there by Atkins. A 3-on-1, and he played that one about perfectly.
Never even got a shot off. Here come the Canadians now. Okay, they just lost the puck. It's out in center ice.
Lavala with it. Here's Orfanos.
Oh, nice.
In front. Shot. No. Save. Rebound.
Scored.
And a goal. Orfanos set that up, Larry. I wasn't sure if that was Hannawall or Solis in front. The 9s and the 6s sometimes run a little close, but the Eagles will take it as George Orfanos, his second goal of the weekend.
Yeah, he
and we are tied at 1.
Neither. He's played a period and a half yesterday, so he got a goal and assist. Sat out the rest of the game after that fight he had.
Yeah.
Good fight.
So the Eagles tie this game at 1, 9:07 to play here in this first period. We'll get the call from Bob St. Peter.
Eagle goal scored by number 10, George O'Fanis. Assist, number 6, Charlie Hanswall. Time of the goal, 9:07.
So Hannawall was the player in front, Larry, and really set up the goal for Orfanos. Although Orfanos was the
set
one,
him up, and
right?
He didn't. He just lost control of it, and George was right there. He went to the net and he put it in the net.
Want to say hello to Kim Linema watching back at home. She says, happy holidays. Kim, nice to hear from you again. You've been around a couple seasons here on Twitter. We appreciate it. Now Parrott shoots it in. Bowen stops the puck behind his own net. We're tied at 1. Shots 8-5 in favor of the Eagles here in this first period. Now shot down the ice, and that will be icing. That'll give us a chance, sir, Larry, to look at our out-of-town scoreboard. Just one game tonight in the NOJHL. That is up in Hearst. Actually, it's in Timmins, but it's Hearst leading the Timmins Rock by the score of 1-0. That one midway through the first period. Watch out for that Hearst team right now. They're moving their way up.
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are.
Face off to the right of Brancato as Leishman will take the draw. Maltese got kicked out. Canadians win the draw. Dax and Leishman still tangled up after that face-off. Atkins at the point, his shot, that misses the net. Puck along the far boards, Dupuis. Now Canadians with it, Maltese with it, shot, and a save by Brancato, and he'll hold.
Another sponsor. He's got a whole we have a whole pile of them on that. CSB, Central Savings Bank. We got a bunch of them there. They're in St. Ignace, Detour, Mackinac Island, Pickford, Rudyard, Cedarville, Kinross, Drummond, Sault Ste. Marie Downtown, and Sault Ste. Marie I-75 Business. They're all over the place.
They are. Since 1902.
Yes.
Serving you. Literally, in your case. Now here's Atkins with it. Not bad.
I did go there, too.
Yeah.
I went there, yes. I patronized them.
Yes, you do. Now here's a chance for Keller. A shot up high and a save by Bowen, and he'll hold. Crowd still building here at Pullar Stadium. This is really the only show in town. There isn't any other hockey, isn't any other basketball, really any other sports going on. As we're just 3 days from Christmas, I was giving myself a pat on the back, Larry, where you were scouring for your scratches, talking about finishing all my Christmas shopping today.
Yes, you were saying that earlier.
I was very happy about that.
Yeah, good.
And then I looked at my bank account.
It's finished.
Not so much, yeah. My bank account wasn't happy. My credit rating certainly wasn't happy. Now Blair shot up high, gloved down by Bowen, and he'll hold. 7:45 to play in this first period. The final game of 2018. As we will be in 2019 here in a matter of, well,
a week.
About a week and a half. Got any New Year's plans, Larry?
Not yet.
Skrella's shot right into the breadbasket of Bowen, and he'll hold.
I don't know. Well, most of my family's away, so we try and get together or something like that, So I think it's going to be a quiet New Year's.
Yeah, I think so. Usually stay in, easier. Can celebrate a little more and not have to worry about things. Puck goes to Morich at the point. He shoots it in. Now Keller along the end boards. Lavallee over there. Puck goes to the center ice. Picked up by Morich. Schwab to Morich. Morich across the blue line. Now Keller with it. Keller with the shot. Save there by Bowen. Rebound goes along the near board. Scarella puts it in front. Keller shot. Save. Rebound off of Morich. And that goes wide. He goes with some pressure now. Blair with it. His shot partially blocked. Keller keeps it in. Now the Canadians clear it. Blair across the blue line. Scarella fans on the shot. And here come the Canadians. Linema to Biondi. Biondi shoots it in. What do we have here? Offside. Well, the face-off outside the blue line.
Okay, a couple more sponsors. Northern Michigan Insurance Agency. Alex Saruk, assistant coach for the Eagles.
Got a lot of insurance people behind the bench.
Yeah, you're right.
Doug Leprod, Mimic, Alex Saruk.
Chippewa County Credit Unions and FAN, F-A-N, Families Against Narcotics.
Face-off won by the Eagles. Butcher up to Wood. Now Wood shoots it wide. Number 2, Hadanaka. Canadians with it. They'll clear it in the zone. Shots 12-6 Eagles. Here's Wood. He's got Lamberti with him. Wood shot. That deflects off of Snow's stick into the netting. Will keep the face-off in the Canadian zone.
That went straight up, just like a plane taking off.
Or what the stock market was doing about a year ago.
Yeah. And it came down, too, like the stock of that puck.
Yeah, you're right. My 401k. Best not to look at those a lot because it gets you a little upset.
You're right.
Face-off control by the Canadians. They clear it to center. Butcher fires it in. Bowen behind the net. On the near side boards, that one trickles down the ice. And that's going to be icing, so we'll do the face-off back in the Rayside zone.
Another thing, folks, when you're here, and it's the end of the year, so you're playing and coming up here in the new year, there's a lot of things to do. We have Chuck a Puck, it's only $1. You have programs, winning numbers, that's only $1. 50-50 is only $1 a ticket. I tell you, and then you can spend more money if you like going down to the souvenirs.
Yeah.
Get the Eagles souvenirs.
Lots
the
of good souvenirs.
Yeah.
Canadians win the face-off into the Eagles zone. Butcher in front of his own net. Plays it off the boards. Bad play. Chance in front. Shot. Save there. Almost went off of Quinn, skated in, but Brancato had to be careful on that one.
I saw that too, boy. Wow. And Butcher went to put it behind the net, and he fed it right to the Canadian player. He was back there just waiting for it.
Eagles will play Rayside Balfour 4 more times this season, 2 here and 2 in Chelmsford.
The 2 here are almost back-to-back.
Yeah, they play a week Saturday, January 5th, excuse me. Now here's Orfanos with it. He's got a player wide open. Couldn't quite get there. Nice defense by the Canadiens player. That was Mongeon. Clark at center ice. He'll flip it back in. Puck behind the net. Taken there by Hatanaka. Hatanaka's pass is off the stick of Maltese. Orfanos over to Hannawall. Now Orfanos moves in. Mongeon behind the net. Taken by Atkins. Atkins flips that one down, and that's going to be icing.
All the way down.
And the face-off back in the Canadian zone. A few whistles here over the last few minutes.
Now, again, folks, you hear we have the Eagles Nest, ice cold beer, wine coolers, pop, Chicago-style popcorn, pretzels, warm pretzels.
Cold pretzels?
No, not nuking. They put them in that little hot glass oven there.
Yeah, they're good. I saw one up here in the broadcast booth. Looked good. I had some fries. Those are good, too. I had some of your fries, too, which were even better. Now Leishman caught me red-handed. Thought I slid one past it. Yes, you do. Now Maltese with it in front. A shot.
Nice save. Big save.
Brancato with the save on Leishman. Now Dax clears it to center. Mongeon shoots it in. Brancato behind the net.
Canadians with changes. This gives the opportunity for the Eagles to get out of the zone, but they just waited too long.
Clark's pass deflects
now
in.
it's down there.
Yep. Willard over on the far boards.
He's got a lot of height on him, that Willard.
Now it's center ice. Canadians with it. Sare across the blue line. Sare still has it on the near boards. Lavallee keeps it in. Nice play. Now the Eagles trying to clear it out. They do. Wood across the blue line. Wood moves in. A shot up high. Save by Bowen. Rebound goes to the Canadians. Lavallee. Now Krasi across the blue line. Poke checked away. Dax has it. Dax to Wood. Wood tried to get it to Blair. Now Wood has it again at the center circle. Poke checked away. Schwab with it. Near side boards. Blair. Center ice. Scarella. He shoots it in. Canadians with it. We're tied at 1. 3:30 to play in this first period. Been a good first period.
You're right.
Butcher over to Quinn. Now Morich across the blue line. Morich with a shot. Easy save there for Bowen, and he'll hold.
Okay, yes, then you're talking about eating my fries. Yes, don't just say you got to go to the snack bar down there. I had the chicken fritters and fries. Or
tenders.
The tenders, yeah. Well, they got up on the board fritters.
Oh, is it fritters up there? Okay. Do they have apple fritters? No? Need a donut shop in this town. How the heck do we have a town and not a movie theater and a donut shop?
You used to have a donut shop. They come and go, though.
Yeah.
They just don't make it.
We have a Tim Hortons on every corner.
Yeah, I was
literally.
Just going to say that. Every corner. And then a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Wow.
We got one of those. We did get a Starbucks. We don't have a movie theater, but we got a Starbucks.
Yeah.
Now Linema with the puck.
Where are they hiding?
They're in the Meyer building.
Oh,
yep.
Okay.
Literally, they are hiding. You have to really look for it. It doesn't really stick out. Here's Linema with it. Linema with the shot. Save Brancato. Sticks that away with the blocker. Canadians trying to get a shot on and deflected by the Eagles and down the ice. 2:40 to play in this first period. Canadians with it. Trying to clear the zone. Eagles keep it in. Keller's shot down by the Canadians. Looks like we're going to have another icing. Rayside really icing the puck a lot here in the second half of the first period, Larry.
Look at this. They got away with one, the Canadians.
I thought they did.
Now. No, he got caught now. Got caught now. Okay. Referee had turned his back, and so the guys just kind of moved around, but then the linesman caught him.
2:23 to play in this first period. Face-off won by the Eagles, or Fanos. Still has it. Over on the far boards. Hannawall. Now Solis. Canadians with it at their own blue line. Backhanded in by Linema. Eagles with it, or Fanos. Center ice with some speed. Orfanos moves in his shot. That deflects wide. Parrott keeps it in. Now Orfanos try to put it in front just behind Hannawall. And here come the Canadians. Foke. That one broken up nicely by Solis in midair. We're under 2 minutes to play in this first period. Shot blocked by Clark. Pass just out of the reach of Hannawall. Mongeon plays it off the boards to Houseman. Now the Eagles have it, or Fanos. Been out there a while on this shift. Fanos, nice job to get it over to Solis. Solis lost the puck. Picked up by the Canadians. Lavalle up to Folk. Folk across the blue line. Folk checked away there by Schwab. Now Blair has it. Blair with it again. That one taken away. Blair gets it back. Blair tried to find Strauss. Now here's Schwab with a shot. Save, rebound in midair. Puck still loose. Hannawall gets knocked down. No call. Under a minute to play. Shots 15-9 in favor of the Eagles. Now Strauss, as Hannawall was still down on the play, is offside, and we'll have a face-off outside the Canadians' blue line.
There was one Eagle player there, and there was 4 Canadians right there. You couldn't even see the black sweater for all the white. 4 plus the goaltender. They just collapsed right in there. He wasn't going to do anything.
52 seconds to play here in this first period. Dax will take the draw for the Eagles. Puck controlled by the Canadians. Atkins with it. Atkins across the blue line looking for Leishman. Now poke checked away by Quinn. And the Eagles come up ice. Keller just out of the reach of Dax. Puck in the Canadian zone. Leishman clears that one to center. 30 seconds. Maltese off the boards to Dupuis. Atkins at center ice. Maltese cross the blue line. Maltese near boards, 10 seconds. That shot goes wide. Puck goes over to the far corner.
Oh, boy.
At the blue line, 5 seconds. Shot. That one's blocked by Dax. And after 1 period of play, we are tied at 1. Larry and I will be back with the second period here on Hockey TV. Scott Nason, Larry Pozzebon back at Pullar Stadium here on Hockey TV. Our score after 1 period of play, the Sioux Eagles and the Rayside Balfour Canadians tied at 1 goal apiece. Let's recap the scoring in the first period. The Canadians got on the board first. At the 3:13 mark, as Evan Krasse scored his 9th goal of the season with assists from Brandon Atkins and Benjamin Hatanaka. And that made it 1-0 Rayside. And then the Sioux Eagles would score their only goal of the period. George Orfanos, his 9th of the season, with an assist from Charlie Hannawall. And that's where we sit right now, a 1-1 tie between the Sioux Eagles and Rayside Balfour Canadians. Shots on goal in that first period, 15 for the Sioux Eagles and 9 for Rayside Balfour. Joined by Larry Pozzebon. Well, Paz, pretty good first period of play, I think, for both teams as we're tied at 1. Your thoughts?
I'll say one thing. I watched. I'm going on a negative side on this.
Of course you are.
Yeah. No, the Eagles' passes aren't as fluent or on target as they were last night in the first period. Well, the guys are getting pucks bouncing off their sticks, either holding onto their stick too tight or something like that. The passes are missing. That's the negative side of it. The positive side of it, they're working hard. Again, this team from Rayside Balfour, they're a good, strong team. They know how to play hockey. I'm watching them also now. They do a lot of picking and a little interference that the officials are not really catching. Small things, and so that's giving them a slight advantage there. They're getting away with things. That's it.
One other game in the NOJHL tonight, and Hearst continues to play well. They lead Timmins by the score of 2-0. Couple more hellos, Larry, on Twitter. Again, lots of people. Let's recap all the Twitter hellos while we have a couple minutes. Want to say hello to Linda and Chris Quinn watching from Chicago while at a Christmas party with Kyle's sister Cassidy.
All right.
You got to love that. So hello to the Quinn family. Let's go through the whole roster here. Want to say hello to the Strauss family watching from Phoenix, Arizona. Want to also say hello to Joanne Atkins along with Grandpa and Ron D watching from Espanola, Ontario.
Espanola.
Want to say hello to the Lamberti family, Maria and Lenny watching from Arizona, along with cousins Sebastian, Craig, and Andrea watching for the first time in Indiana. Want to say hello to Patty and Hawk Lanning also watching from Arizona, and Daniel Clark along with Mary and brother Gabriel watching. Want to say hello to Kim Linema watching from Sudbury, Ontario, and the Blair family, lots of them, Myron and Sherry Blair watching in Fort Lauderdale. Also have Carla and Lauren watching from St. Louis, along with Ron and Barb Sump, Uncle Ken Sump, Uncle and Aunt Dave and Jamie Sump, and Uncle and Aunt Sherelle and Don Bowman all watching tonight. And last and certainly not least, Stephen Orfanos along with his wife and George's sisters, Carolyn and Catherine. Linda, of course, being his wife. Yes, so that's it. We got them all in, Larry.
I just want to say the Lambertis, they had a long withdrawal without seeing Jake on the ice, so they're getting a chance to get maybe a little Christmas present here that Jake is back playing.
So we're waiting for the teams to come on the ice as this is the final game of 2018. And Larry, coming up here in this period, we're going to play our Guess the Attendance game, one that you have dominated over the past few weeks. And I will have to try to end the streak as you have been spot on, as they would say in England. You will guess the attendance. I will guess higher or lower. We had Student of the Month announced during the first intermission along with the Shoot for a Car. One of the people made it.
Yeah, I saw
that, Sean. One of the things I wanted to say here, Larry, is below us, so if you come to the Pullar, you'll notice where we are in the gondola. Well, right below us, there's a couple windows and what's called the Manny Boucher room. Now Boucher, excuse me. That has been a room that's been back there, but they've done some renovations. And one of my friends and no stranger to Sioux Eagles, Bubba. Paul. Yeah. We call him Bubba in the industry.
His nickname, yeah.
He's celebrating his 50th birthday, so they got quite the celebration down there. Had a chance to go down there. If you have a chance to come to the Pullar, you got to look at the rink, this place, because they have a lot of trophies and different pictures in there. It's a really nice thing that's kind of been hidden for a long time. Now it's going to be more open to the public.
You're right, yeah. And Manny used to be the manager of the Gardens here, chief custodian, our manager. I remember him when I was with the Lakers. Manny was here.
Okay.
Nice man, nice gentleman.
From good family as well. His daughter, Bubba's daughter, used to babysit my boys back when they were of babysitting age. Not anymore. They're in middle school. We are underway here in the second period. The Eagles and Rayside tied at 1. Praisner along the near boards. Praisner with the puck. Now bad pass. Kept in by Hatanaka. That shot gets blocked.
By Blair, yeah. Good one.
Now Praisner clears it to center. Eagles with it. Dax. Taken away by Willard. Now Blair at center ice, shoots it back in.
No icing.
Bowen plays it on the near side. Now Praisner, bad pass, goes to Hatanaka. Willard in his own zone. Willard at center ice. Sorry, that's going to be not offside, excuse me. That puck goes along the rail. Sorry with it. Sorry. Taken away by Scarella. Now the Eagles have it at center ice. Morich shoots it in. Bowen stops it behind his net. Now Krasse, he has the only Rayside goal, or Fanos with the goal for the Eagles. Eagles with the puck. Broken up by the Canadians. As Rayside tries to clear the zone. Hatanaka does. Hatanaka lost the puck.
That's easy for you to say.
Yeah.
It's hard for Bob to say.
It is, yeah. Lavallee across the blue line. That's going to be offside, so he'll have to retreat. Now a long pass up by Scarella. He's open. Scarella with the breakaway in. Shot and a save
right
there by Bowen. Scarella went with the backhand. He was wide open on that pass.
On the glove side, yeah. Oh.
Now here's Maltese. Maltese with it. Still no penalties yet in this game, Larry. We haven't said that much this year. As I say that, it never fails. A cross check on Scarella. And that should give the Eagles a power play.
You give that kiss of death out there.
Well, it helped out the Eagles in this case, so I guess when I do that, most people here aren't going to complain. So special teams, Larry, been a part of this story with the Eagles this year.
They were hurting for a little while there, but then they got back on track.
Yeah.
Last night, 2 shorthanded goals. That was great.
So that will be a power play for the Eagles. 18:09 to play here in this second period. We're tied at 1. And so we have Solis out there along with Scarella, Keller, Clark, and Blair, your defense. Get the call from Bob St. Peter. Penalty for Rayside. Eagles on the power play.
Canadian penalty to number 67. Brandon Atkins. Atkins. 2 minutes. Cross-checking.
So cross-checking the call on Atkins. Eagles on the power play. Good chance for Keller there a few seconds ago. Now Keller with the puck. Blair at the point. Passes over. Solis back to Clark. Now Clark lost the puck at the blue line. Goes back to center ice. Clark to Solis. Solis on the near side. Blair across the blue line. Blair with the shot. That one's blocked by Snow. Scarella now. Plays over the far side. Solis. Solis back to Clark. Clark dumps it down low. Scarella. Now he leaves it for Solis. Solis avoids the hit. Now moves in. Solis puts it in front. Almost went off the defenseman in his own net. But the Eagles still have the puck. Back to the point, Clark. Clark over to Solis. Fakes the shot. Dumps it down low, Scarella. Back to Solis. Solis with the shot. Save, rebound. Puck loose.
There
and
it
a goal!
Blair looks like it. Yeah, Blair.
Brendan Blair on the power play gives the Eagles a 2-1 lead. And a whole bunch of the Blair family watching on Hockey TV. And Sioux Eagles fans all like that one. Good puck movement on that power play, Larry, and the Eagles did shoot the puck, and Brendan Blair is going to get the goal.
Good thing, good things happen when you shoot. The goalie makes a save, it puck's bouncing around, and Blair gets a stick on, and he says, okay, I've got this one.
So the Eagles lead by the score of 2-1 on the goal by Brendan Blair. We'll get the call from Bob St. Peter. Power play goal for the Eagles, giving them their first lead.
Eagle goal scored by number 7, Brandon Blair. Assist number 8, Kobe Keller. Time in the goal, 16.
Might add an assist on that one later on. Looked like there were a lot of passes there. Keller gets the assist as Rayside player falls down. Linema.
He got hit with the puck by his own player.
Yeah. He's slow to get up. Now Quinn falls down. Body's falling down all over the place right now. Eagles lead by the score of 2-1. Now they have the puck in their own zone. Butcher. Butcher to Quinn. Quinn, that one's broken up by McGlade. Puck shot back into the Rayside end. Shots 20-9 in favor of the Eagles. Now there's a big hit over there, as that was Lamberti. Now we're starting to see a little more physicality. Yes, indeed, he's back. Now here's a chance for Rayside. A shot.
That was a save, and the puck went off.
Now puck still loose, and a goal.
There it is. They got to knock him down in front of the net. They got to knock him down.
Rayside Balfour has tied this game at 2. It looks like that's going to be McGlade, as that puck was loose in front of the net. You said it, Larry. The Eagles letting people stand around the net. That's never a good thing. And Rayside, just like that, has tied this game at 2. 15:52 to play in this second period.
A little more than a minute after that Eagle goal.
That goal by Blair, his 12th of the season on the power play. And this goal will go to number 20, I believe, Brett McGlade. We'll get the call from Bob St. Peter.
Canadian goal scored by number 20, Brett McGlade. Assist number 17, Giordano Bondi. Time of the goal, 15:52.
So Bondi gets the assist on the goal by McGlade, and it's 2-2.
Interference for the cheat seats, boys.
Now there's a big hit there. My goodness sakes. Wow, now here's Solis with it. Now Hannibal gets hit afterwards, and boy, was that a hit.
They're calling a penalty on somebody out here. Now I didn't get cross-checking. I guess it's going to be against the Canadians.
Hannibal absolutely rocked the Rayside player. It was a clean hit.
It was, yes.
But boy, was it a big one. And then on retaliation, Rayside's going to get the penalty. That's going to go against Brody Willard, so the Eagles right back to the power play. As well, we know Rayside likes to play physical hockey, Larry, and the Eagles are playing it right back.
Right, yeah, you got the opportunity to hit somebody, you hit them. And going back to the old NHL, well, Howie Meeker was a broadcaster. He'd say, finish your check. Somebody's got the puck, he passed it off, he's still legal until somebody on his own team touches the puck.
Well,
finish the check.
Hanwell finished that check and then some.
Canadian penalty to number 11, Brody Willard. 2 minutes, cross-checking.
So cross-checking the call on Willard. Eagles back on the power play. They scored on their last attempt. At the point, Clark. Now Clark. Over to Solis. Bouncing puck to Scarella. Solis. Back to Scarella. To the point, Clark. Clark over to Solis. Solis now down to Scarella. Over to Clark. Clark moves in a shot. That hits a couple players in front and shot down the ice.
I think he took too long on that one. Guys had a chance to get in front of the net there.
Brancato stops the puck. Minute 20 left on the Eagles power play. Coming up here at the midway point, Larry's going to guess the attendance. I'm going to say higher or lower. That one shot back down the ice. Brancato makes the save. And
don't do that.
Yeah, Brancato holds that.
Well, they're down a man, the Canadians, but I don't like those face-offs like that.
No, that'll put the face-off in the Eagle zone.
Yeah. And the Canadians have been very successful on the face-offs tonight.
Minute 4 left on the Eagles power play. 14:26 to play in the second period.
There it is, that shot on goal.
Yep, you said it, Larry.
Now
and
they got another
save.
chance. Took 4 seconds to do that.
Face off to the left of Brancato. Linema wins the draw. Now Mojo, another shot, save, rebound. Puck was loose. Biondi couldn't quite get a stick. Now here's Linema with it. Another shot, save. And boy, the Eagles really on their heels here in this second part of the power play, and they're going to change it up.
Yeah, they have to. They've put out fresh forward line. Face-offs on the other side now. Maybe the Eagles get some luck winning this draw.
Solis, Keller, Scarella, Blair, and Clark back out. That's the unit that had the first power play goal for the Eagles. Now we're going to do it again.
Oh, Lindemann's getting thrown out of the face-off circle.
Not the first one. Never a fan of that, but, it is what it is.
Okay, Eagles win this face-off.
Now Blair. Over to Keller. Clark with it. Long pass up to Scarella. Now Scarella leaves it for Blair. Blair in the slot. Blair at the move. A shot.
Puck was
save.
bouncing.
Rebound goes through the crease, rather. Now here's Clark at the point. Clark with some room. A shot. Save. Yeah. Rebound. Kept alive by Blair. A shot. That one misses. Scarella over at the far side. Now Solis. 15 seconds left on the power play. Clark.
Here we
here's
go.
A chance for the Canadians. Nice job by Clark at center ice to break that up. Mongeon crossed the blue line. And that's going to pretty much do it for the power play for the Eagles, so they'll be 1 for 2. Now Keller with it. Oh, there's a big hit there on Keller. Picked up by the Eagles. Scarella across the blue line. Now Scarella lost the puck. Linema has it. Linema, he gets knocked down, and that's going to be a penalty on Keller. And so Rayside's going to go on their first power play. 13:07 to play here in the second period. We got a good one, Larry. It's tied at 2.
Yeah, a couple more sponsors. I think the last one ended up was EUP, Eastern Upper Peninsula News, Art Van, and Erickson Appliances. No joke on Art Van.
No, I was looking at Twitter, not tonight. I like to keep my jokes fresh, Larry. Okay. Don't go back to the well all the time.
Lakeview Internal Medicine. There's another one.
Want to say hello, Larry, to a new Twitter person, Susan and Rory Dax from
Dax
Illinois.
Family, yeah.
So the Dax family chiming in. Thank you, Dax family.
Colby Keller, 2 minutes, hooking.
So hooking the call on Keller. Canadians on the power play. Lavallee with the puck in his own zone. Shots 23-15 now, so Rayside starting to cut into that margin. Sorry at center ice, lost the puck. Eagles with it, Butcher, and he shoots it down the ice. Puck on the near boards. Canadians with it. Hatanaka behind the net. Minute 25 left on the Canadians' power play. Now, good job by Dax to break that up. Atkins with the puck. Now Atkins across the blue line. Pass over to Krasse. Krasse across the blue line with a shot and a goal.
Oh, he picked the top corner.
Boy, he
there.
sure did. Evan Krasse scores his second goal of this contest on the power play, and that's a tough one for any goaltender to stop. With 12:16 to play here in the second period, it's now 3-2 Rayside. Well, Krasse just moved in, found a little space. He didn't have much, but he found an open net.
Yeah, he found right over the blocker side of Shane.
So it's 3-2 now, Canadiens. So Krasse will get the goal, his second of the night. That'll be his 10th of the season. Q Bob St. Peter.
That's offside, yeah. From where he shot the puck, they're going to bring the face-off outside the blue line of the Rayside Balfour Canadian team.
So, Larry, have you looked around and started to gather some guesses in your head?
Yeah, there's a lot of people here tonight.
There's a few people, yep.
I think more so than last night.
Canadian goal. A power play goal scored by number 19, Evan Krasse. Assist, number 67, Brandon Atkins. And number 74, Benjamin Hanataka. The time of that goal, 12:16.
So Atkins and Hatanaka get the assists on the goal by Krasse. 3-2 Rayside.
Third goal is the same as the first goal for them.
Now the Eagles with it. Orfanos over to Solis. Solis gets hit by Willard. Now Orfanos back to the point. One-timer Clark. That one hits the side of the net, almost the post. Now another shot. Deflects, goes right to the Canadiens player, Leishman. He'll shoot it in. 11:20 to play in the second period. 3-2 Rayside. Eagles looking to knock off the Canadiens for the first time this season. Puck in the near corner. The Eagle zone. Now Folk. Lost the puck. Hanwall has it. Taken there by Hatanaka. Now Schwab with it. He shoots it in. Bouncing puck. Save by Bowen. Puck goes back to center. Clark. Clark flips it in. Lavallee for the Canadiens at center ice. Now Lavallee across the blue line. Canadiens still have it. Looking for chances here. Now Keller for the Eagles. Nice pass. Gets it up to Morich. Morich across the blue line. Morich still has it. Nice move. Puts a shot on. Save by Bowen. Lavallee with it. Now the Canadiens. Shots 25-17 Eagles. They trail by one. Hatanaka. Pass off the stick of Lavallee at center ice. Lavallee. Flip pass. Goes into the Eagle zone. Aiden Clark. Flips it up.
Here we go.
Wild bounce there. That's going to be off snow.
Yeah.
That puck kind of just stopped
Yeah,
after it bounced.
It was bouncing and it stopped.
Like
it
a
didn't
9-iron or
yeah.
something. Almost a pitching wedge. You're going to have immediate timeout, Larry. 9:53 to play here in this second period. Rayside with a 3-2 lead.
Okay. I got to put a number up right now.
Yeah, how about, I guess, the attendance? Here's a good question, Larry. From Joanne Atkins, do you include the players in the attendance?
The players? No, you never include the
players. Well, I don't know. Maybe they do here.
I don't keep count here. I don't know what they do.
That's a very good question.
Yeah, we just go with
we don't know.
Whatever they call down there.
We don't know how they keep attendance here. I think they got a clicker up front. Don't they have like the clicker,
Yeah.
All right, so what are you thinking, Larry? Guess the attendance. You can play at home. Larry's going to put a guess up as far as how many people are in attendance.
I'm going to go 535.
535. Larry says 535 fans here in attendance at Pullar Stadium. Boy, that's a tough guess, Larry. And I need a win. Help me out, Twitter universe, higher or lower. I will say there's probably does that include the Manny Boucher room?
I didn't count them.
Well, there you go. That could be.
I don't know if it does. Maybe.
535. That's a good guess, Larry. That's a good guess. Darn, you've just been so good on this. I'll think about that. I'll chew on that for a few minutes.
You know, I meant to look, and I just didn't have time today. I meant to look for Count Zappula on the internet.
Yes, getting back to Count Zappula.
Yeah. I was hoping to have it for tonight, but I remember him on there.
Yeah. Now here's Dax across the blue line in the slot. Eagles trail by the score of 3-2. 9:30 to play in the second period.
3 guys he skated around. Everybody stick checked him, and nobody did anything.
Now McGlade shoots the puck in. Brancato plays along the boards. Snow at center ice, taken by Praisner. Praisner with it. Praisner shot, saved by Bowen, and he'll hold. And now we'll get a little bit of the extracurricular activity.
There we go. Yeah, the pushing around is fine until somebody punches the other one in the face, and that's when you say, whoa, now it's your trouble. All
right, so you said 5:35, Larry?
Yes.
I'm going to go with Daniel Clark. We're Navy guys, and so us Navy guys stick together. He's going lower. I'm going lower.
You're going lower.
Lower.
Going lower.
I think not by much, but I'm going lower.
You sound like one of the in the election in 2016.
Oh, it was a great election.
No, I mean, they go high.
Oh, yeah.
They go low, we go high.
Yeah.
Okay. No.
I'm glad you brought up politics and not me.
Well, I just thought it was
well done.
Contrary to our, it was going to our game, not contrary. It refers to our game here.
It does.
Our high, our attendance challenge.
Exactly.
There we go. I'll get it out of my mouth.
9 minutes to play in this second period. Puck along the near boards. Wood picks it up. Now Schwab. Oh, here we go. Sorry. Could be a 2-on-0. He's got Krasse with him. Sorry and Krasse. Oh, that one deflects just wide.
Good back checking by Blair on the other side.
Now Krasse, boy, he's got a quick shot. Yeah. That wrist shot, and Brancato makes the save.
Well, he does. He scored 2 goals.
Yeah.
He's a sniper. And you said he's only got, 10 goals?
Yeah, it's hard to believe. 3-1 Hurst over Timmins. That one late in the second period. Hurst looking to sweep the first place Timmins Rock and close to within 6 points of first place. And they're in 5th. Quite the division out in the East. That one shot down the ice, back into the Canadian zone. Willard with the puck. Now shot back to center ice. Clark with it. He'll shoot it in. Lavallee. Now taken by Orfanos. Nice work trying to get it to Solis. Now Clark at the point. He winds and fires. That hits Sare. Goes wide. Now the Eagles with it. Clark, another shot. That deflects wide.
By Orfanos.
Parrott keeps it in. Now Willard trying to clear the zone. Krasse, Parrott on him. And that one shot to center. Clark over to Hannawall. Glove down by Lavallee. He gets knocked down. Gets it into the Canadians, or the Eagles zone rather. Sare makes the move, puts a shot on, hits the side of the net. We have a whistle.
The net's off, I believe.
As the net's off the mooring, so we'll keep the face off in the Eagles zone.
He's off not by much, though. Didn't move. I don't think it moved. The referee, maybe the referee lost sight of the puck. That can use it. We wouldn't use that one. Okay, a couple more sponsors. We'll save some for the third period. Yeah.
Keep everybody on the edge of their seat. Waiting to hear those sponsors. Sure, the tension is just too much to handle right now. Now here's Scarella across the blue line. Scarella with a shot, save by Bowen. Puck goes back to center ice. Keller with it. Keller. Couple good moves. Keller still has it. Across the blue line. Now Keller waits. Back to the point. Quinn shot, save, rebound. Puck loose, and
see what I was talking about the picking and the interference down there? Yeah. They're holding the guys out. They're picking on the Eagle players who can't get into the front of the net.
7:05 to play in this second period. Good crowd here at the Pullar. Entertaining game so far, Larry.
It has been, yes. We got 2 power play goals.
Yep.
One each team.
Puck kept in by Butcher. Eagles pick it up. Here's Dax. Dax with the shot. That deflects wide. Back to Butcher at the point. Now Butcher. Shot blocked by the Canadians. Big hit again. Well, this one by Jensen. He laid out Willard. Now puck goes across the blue line. Butcher with it. Now Butcher. Pass over to Strauss. Now Praisner picks it up. Over to Dax with the shot. That goes high. On the near side board, Dax. Dax and Praisner. Praisner gets knocked down. Willard with it. Now Dupuis. Dupuis clears that one. Center ice, Quinn. Quinn, look out. Brancato
don't do
plays
that
one, yeah. Didn't work out last time very well.
Oh, that's offside. No, oh. Yes, it is. He's on a delay. I'm sorry.
Here's Hausman. He has a goal tonight. Hausman with the shot. That one's blocked. Picked up by Wood. Wood across the blue line. Wood over to Quinn. Now Quinn with the shot. And a glove save there by Bowen, and he'll hold with 5:51 to play in the second period.
You know, one of the best officiating or rule changes, that's a rule change they ever made, was a delayed offside. That was one of the best ones made. You know, I just not, because you know how many whistles we'd have by now. You know,
you're right.
Oh.
Want to say hello, Larry, to Pat and Blanca Praisner watching in Texas, enjoying the broadcast and looking for the Eagles to pick it up. Now here's a chance in front, a shot. Oh, Lamberti.
Right.
As Wood just couldn't get a stick on that one.
Between his legs, that puck. He had an open net, too.
Now here come the Eagles. Blair breaks that up. Blair in the slot shot. That one goes wide. Eagles starting to buzz a little bit here. That one shot
That's
down the ice.
That's going to go down on net. He's got to make the save for it.
Brancato does make the save, and he'll hold. Now we have some extracurricular activities after.
Well, after the Canadian player just touched the Eagle goaltender, you know, and the whistle had blown. So that's fair game for the Eagles to say, hey, or even the referee to do something about it.
Face off to the left of Brancato. Face off won by the Eagles. Rayside gets the puck. Bondi. Hit by Blair. Now McGlade. McGlade still has the puck. He gets knocked down. Hannawall with it. Leaves it for Blair just out of his rear, rather Solis. Now Urfanos in there. Solis. Over to Hannawall. Hannawall, nice move. Hannawall gets hit up high, and that's going to be a penalty on the Canadians. Eagles still with the puck. A backhand shot, save, rebound, Schwab. No, the McGlade hit McGlade touched the puck. That's a good call.
You got to have possession of the puck, not just touching it.
He touched it. I don't know.
Oh, now he's giving the Eagles a penalty.
Yeah.
You got to have possession of the puck, boys.
Jenkins.
So that's going to negate a goal. It's going to negate the power play. I don't know, Larry. I thought they had that one right. I thought he had just enough of the puck. So that's going to really change things here.
Yeah.
Larry disagrees. How about those at home on Twitter? Was that the right call? We're not criticizing the officials, but you folks at home, let us know. Was that the right call? Should that one have been blown dead, or should the Eagles have allowed to shoot the puck, which would have ended up scoring the goal? We differ in the broadcast booth. See what you see at home. And so that's going to change things a bit on the scoreboard and the penalties. Looks like we're going to have a couple penalties. Coach Doug LaPrade trying to get
it should be
clarification.
5-on-5. It's 5-on-5.
Goal, boys. That's a goal. Got to have possession.
4:45 to play here in the second period. 3-2 Rayside.
Number 11, Brody Willard, 2 minutes, high sticking.
The initial call
to the Sioux Eagles. The number 6, Charlie Henswall, 2 minutes, unsportsmanlike conduct.
So he must have said something, Larry, after that. So Not a very popular decision here in the broadcast booth. Scarella with the puck. Over to Morich. Puck behind the net. Shots 31-19 Eagles with 4:25 to play in the second period. Adanaka with the puck. Now gloved down by Keller. Tried to find Scarella on the near side. Now Keller gets it. Keller. Pass. Quinn.
Oh, nice try. Penned on that
Didn't
one.
get a whole lot on that shot. Now the Eagles with it. Scarella gets knocked down. Butcher. Over to Morich.
Oh, he got away. Come on.
Now Laval. Laid offside. Adanaka. Across the blue line. Adanaka. Broken up by the Eagles. Now Scarella. Scarella chases that puck. Gets it to Jensen. Player open in front. Oh, Keller passes a little behind him so he couldn't get a shot off, and Laval broke that play up. 3:30 to play in the second period. Now here's Quinn breaking to the net. That pass goes behind Butcher. And shot back in. Bowen with it. All right, Caleb Parrott agrees with you, Larry. Didn't have possession. It should have been a shot and a goal. So that may be alone on an island here. Not the first time. Leishman with it. Leishman over to Hadanaka. Hadanaka lost the puck. Now here's Jensen with it. Jensen got Praisner. Jensen shot off the glove of Bowen. Save. Rebound. Goes behind the net. Now Hadanaka. 2:45 to play in the second. 3-2 Rayside. Now Jensen knocks down Rayside player. Praisner and Jensen fighting for that puck. Now Praisner gets dumped. Now here's Dax with a shot. That might have went off of Snow.
Went off of somebody. Yeah, it hit the netting up there.
And that'll keep the face-off in the Rayside zone.
Missed another one. Well, the penalties are over, so we're still 5-on-5, but the guys are coming out of the box. Willard and Hanwall.
Eagles out shooting the Canadians 32-19.
But being outscored 3-2.
Yep. Face off to the right of David Bowen. Lamberti to take the draw for the Eagles. Now Strauss hits Atkins. Puck taken by Willard. Broken up by Blair. Off the high glass. Atkins behind the net. Over to Leishman. Now look out. That
right
hits
in
a
the
player
bench.
on the bench. That's not going to win him any fans on the bench.
Face-off will be inside. Canadians dump that into the Eagles bench.
Leishman, he's a pretty big boy there, Larry. He's got to be their tallest player.
What did we say, 6'5", I think it was? And then you put skates on, 6'7"?
Yeah, 6'4" from Thunder Bay, Ontario. The tallest Canadians player, tallest Eagles player. That's a good question.
Be Schwab.
Yes, 6'4". Wow. Larry. What's that in centimeters?
Well, 1 inch is 2.54 centimeters, so work it out from there.
Okay. That's going to be a penalty on the Eagles.
You're a joke.
And much to the dismay of some of our press here in the broadcast booth, that's going to be Brendan Blair. He'll be getting the penalty.
He's calling kneeing.
A kneeing.
He hit him with his butt. He did a hip check on him.
2:11 to play here in the second period. So Rayside back on the power play. Each team with a power play goal tonight.
Eagles got a big job here. With 2:11 left to go in this period and 2-minute penalty and 3-2 score. They got to kill this one off.
7, Brendan Blair, 2 minutes, kneeing.
So kneeing the call on Blair. Canadians on the power play. Willard at the point. Now here's Linema, back to Willard. Willard with a shot. That goes wide. We're to Hadanaka. Check that. That's Atkins to McGlade. Now Atkins on the near side. Atkins still has it. Moves in. A shot. Save. Brancato. Rebound on the near side and shot down the ice by Quinn. Minute 20 left on the power play. Minute 30 left here in the second period.
Good forechecking by Lamberti because the Eagles made 2 defensive changes there.
Here's Schwab with it. Schwab in his own zone. Eagles just want to kill some time here. Shoots it down the ice. Keller. Now he broke his stick. FixYourStick.com. Keller family. Now McGlade across the blue line. 55 seconds left on the power play. Linema behind the net for the Canadians. We're under a minute to play here in the period. Linema back to Snow. Snow at the point. Now Snow at the shot. That misses the net. Bouncing puck behind the net. Biondi back there. Now Linema. Linema. Still with the puck. Back to Snow. Snow with the shot. Save. That one just went wide.
Just went wide past the goal
20
post,
seconds left on the power play. Canadians with it in the slot. Snow. That puck trickles wide. Back to the point. Shot. Linema couldn't deflect it in. 15 seconds left on the power play. Snow keeps it in. Snow pass. That one deflects way up into the netting.
I think it might stay inside.
They'll keep the face off in the Eagles' end. Now, Steven Arfano says that was the right call on that delayed offside. So again, it was kind of a bang play. I agree. So can't cry over spilt milk, Larry. Well, you guys can, but I'm not. You just move on in life. Face-off won by the Canadians. Quick shot. Brancato made a save. That took all of about a second. 16.7 seconds remaining. So we'll do it again. Hatanaka take the draw. Dax for the Eagles. Hatanaka wins. Another shot. That one goes wide. Back to the point. Snow penalty over. 10 seconds left. A shot. Brancato makes the save with 9.1 seconds remaining. Now both teams back at full strength.
Blair's going to stay on, come out of the penalty box and stay on the ice.
9.1 seconds remaining. Shots 32-21 Eagles. They trail where it counts on the scoreboard. Another face-off won by the Canadians. Snow at the point. He puts it along the far boards. 3 seconds left. Hatanaka puts it through the slot, and that'll do it for the second period of play. The Rayside Balfour Canadians lead the Sioux Eagles by the score of 3-2. Now we have a little bit of pushing and shoving after the whistle, but doesn't look like much is going to come out of this. As we'll take the second intermission break. Don't go anywhere. We got a dandy here at the Pullar. Rayside 3, the Sioux Eagles 2, after 2 on Hockey TV. Scott Nason, Larry Pozzebon back here at Pullar Stadium on Hockey TV on this Saturday before Christmas. Our score after 2 periods of play, the Rayside Balfour Canadians 3, the Sioux Eagles 2, was 1-1 after 1 period of play. The Eagles took their first lead in the second period, but 2 straight Rayside goals has given the visiting team a 1-goal lead. Before we recap the scoring, Larry, give us your thoughts on the second period in this game in general.
Well, I'm gonna say this again. The Eagles' passes aren't as sharp, and another thing is they're not getting luck around the net. I'll put it that way. You know, you got to be good to be lucky. You got to be lucky to be good. Well, right now in this game here, the Eagles have to change. They're not having any luck. That's it. Looking at it, they're getting blocked out by the Canadians. Canadians are playing a smart game. They're picking on the players. They're screening players. They're not letting the Eagles get past them to get to the front of the net. So they're just standing their ground, and that's helping out the Canadians. And when the Canadians do have a loose puck in front of the net, there's about 4 of them there. And I looked at a couple of times, only 1 Canadian back on their blue line. 4 of them right in front of the net. They're hungrier, put it that way. So the Eagles have to come out and they have to play a different game here in this one here. A lot smarter game, put it that way.
Recapping the scoring in that second period, Larry, Brendan Blair's 12th goal of the season at the 3:02 mark on the power play gave the Eagles a 2-1 lead. Colby Keller with the assist on that one. Then just over a minute later at the 4:08 mark, Brett McGlade, his 3rd goal of the season with an assist from Giordano Biondi, and it was tied at 2. And then Evan Crassie, his 2nd goal of the game, 10th of the season, with assists from Brandon Atkins and Benjamin Hatanaka. That one on the power play. And that's where we sit right now, 3-2 in favor of the Rayside Balfour Canadians. Shots on goal in that second period, 17 for the Eagles, a 2-period total of 32, and 12 for the Rayside Balfour Canadians, a 2-period total of 21. One other game in the NOJHL tonight, and Hearst continues to lead Timmins by the score of 4-2. That one late in the third period. It has been a very, very busy night on Twitter. We got a couple other hellos we want to say. Hello to Steve-O from Auburn, California, cheering on Jake Lamberti. He says, Merry Christmas, Scott and Larry and the Lamberti family. Also want to say hello to Sven Schwab watching tonight, making some comments on some of the officials and their calls, which, of course, we don't hear on Hockey TV. Larry, attendance challenge. Well, you put up a very good guess. I thought you said 5:30. It was 5:35. Myself, Stephen Orfanos, along with Dan Clark, all said lower. Larry, what was our attendance tonight?
529.
Whoa. So you were off only by a few, but I finally break the streak. And one other note, Larry, looking across the way at the Rayside Balfour Canadian coaching staff, happen to know one of the security guards that is usually in that area. Larry is his name, ironically. Your name is Larry. And he was talking about the coaches were chuckling a little bit, looking up here and saying that they listen to our broadcasts and they find us entertaining. They get it good. So, again, thank you, Rayside Balfour coaching staff. We'll probably be watching this game afterwards. We appreciate it. And,
Larry moved now. He's in the penalty box, so that's where
that's a different Larry.
Oh,
there's two Larrys.
There's three Larrys.
That's right. There's three Larrys.
And my other brother Larry.
And we'll see another. There is a Daryl, I think. There'll be another Larry in a couple weeks there with the Orfanos family. If he's not in like Zimbabwe or wherever the heck he is now, I mean that guy's
he travels.
Holy mackerel!
What do you say? He put 27,000 miles.
I believe so. Yeah.
Wow.
So here we go, Larry. Third period just about to start. Eagles trail by 1, looking to knock off the Canadians for the first time this year. Well, they're going to have to score a goal here to tie it, but they are out shooting the Canadians again by a 32-21 count. Dax with the puck for the Eagles. Dax is out of the reach of Jensen. Hatatanka.
Oh, here we go.
That's going to be a penalty. Both officials put their arms up on that one, and, that hits Blair.
Well, that hit Blair now. It's the same call. That's.
So that's going to be a penalty on the Eagles, and so Rayside's going back on the power play 35 seconds into this third period. Not the start the Eagles wanted, Larry.
No.
So that'll bring the face-off back in the Eagles' end. Both teams with a power play goal here in this contest. Eagles don't want to go down 2. Atanaka takes the draw. We'll get the call from Bob St. Peter.
To number 23, Ryan Dax. 2 minutes, slashing.
So slashing the call on Dax. Canadians on the power play. Atanaka to Atkins at the point. Atkins. Now he moves in. Leaves it for Crassie. Crassie now in the slot. Crassie with the shot. Brancato saw that one all the way, makes the save.
Everything was cleared out of there. Easy save for Brancato.
Minute 35 left on the power play. We played 1 minute here in this third period. Face off to the right of Brancato. 19 saves so far in this one. Eagles win the face-off. Schwab's going to wrap it hard off the boards, and Snow will keep that one in. Good job by Snow. Now Crassie with it. As the Eagles will shoot it down to center ice. Picked up by Linema. Linema back to Willard at the point. Willard passes it over. Dumping it down low. That's Biondi. His shot goes through the slot. Back to Willard at the point. Willard to Linema. He winds and fires, and a goal!
Caught the top glove side this time.
Kyle Linema with a rifle shot in the upper corner. The second power play goal of the night for the Canadians, and another rocket goal. And Rayside leads by the score of 4-2. 18:28 to play here in the third period. So the snipers for Rayside Balfour having their way here.
Yep. Right now they're getting a Christmas gift for the 2 points. That's getting at.
So Linema should get credit for the goal. I don't think that was deflected, Larry, at all.
No, it was a good shot. Accurate. shoot the
Canadian goal scored by number 77, Kyle Lenema. Assist number 11, Brody Willard. And number 17, Giordano Bionde.
And that's going to be another penalty,
Time of the
Larry,
goal,
on the Eagles.
18-28.
No, it's going to be on Rayside, I think.
Yeah, it looks like they're taking the puck down the other end.
So the Eagles.
24, the man who wasn't here was here. They had a number wrong on the score sheet.
So the Eagles on the power play. Boy, they need one here. 18-14 to play in this third period.
Eagles need this one bad.
Yep.
They have to get this one.
Solis to take the draw for the Eagles. You have Solis, Scarella out there along with Keller, Blair, and Clark on D. One shot down the ice.
Chipped it off the high glass, and it's pretty hard to stop those.
Blair behind the net. Over to Keller. Keller across the blue line. Keller
Go
still has
middle.
it. Keller back to Clark. Clark over to Blair, top of the far circle. Back to Clark. Clark over to Solis. Down low, Scarella. Scarella puts it in front. Keller a shot. That one blocked. Now Solis picks it up. Puts a weak backhand. That's swatted away by Bowen. Blair going to lose the battle there. Keep the battle, I should say, but lost the puck.
Another
Here
broken
come the
stick.
Canadians. Hatanaka with the puck. So holding the call for Rayside. That was on Dupuis. Wood with it. Now Clark over the stick of Hannawald. Jensen picks it up. He wraps it hard off the boards. Over to Wood. Wood now, he lost his stick. Braisner behind, Jensen puts it in front. And that's easily taken away by the Canadians. Here's Biondi. Biondi couldn't get around Quinn. Now Jensen off the boards. Hannawald back in the Canadians' end. Willard. Jensen now, he gets knocked down. Back to the Butcher. 10 seconds left on the power play. Here's Jensen with it. A shot that goes off a Willard stick. Deflected out of play. That'll keep the face off in the Canadian zone.
Going for Willard's stick? Boy, I tell you, I thought it went off the Bondi's glove. Not saying anything. It was a good hard shot. It was up high.
Could have been both. You just never know.
Yeah, well, the people at home know.
They do.
They can rewind and do whatever they want there and let us know.
Face off. Controlled by the Canadians. That should do it for the Eagles' power play. Boy, Eagle player gets knocked right in. That was Orfanos. He got knocked right into the netminder as the penalty expires. So both teams now at full strength.
That's the big boy, Willard, eh? I think 7. Yeah, that's him. No, Willard's 11. I don't know.
16.
It's hard to read those numbers on the sides of their jerseys and the arms.
Yeah, the white on white's never easy to read. Note to their uniform designer.
Yeah. Yeah, it was 7 was LaValle. That's who it was.
Mongeon up to
boy.
Leishman. Leishman just out of the reach of Dupuis. Now Mongeon puts it in front. Back to center, Maltese. Maltese shoots it in. Butcher chases it. On the far boards, Dupuis. Kicks it ahead. Now the Eagles with it. Quinn to Lamberti. Eagles led Rayside 4-2 here a few weeks ago, where Rayside came back and would win. Well, the Eagles are going to have to try to do that. That shot off the post by Dupuis. He had the goaltender beat. Lamberti now across the blue line.
That would have hurt that one.
Yeah, it would have. Now Leishman with it. Leishman up to Dupuis. Broken up by Orfanos. Eagles with it. Clark intercepted there. Hatanaka, his shot. That one misses. Rebound goes to Blair. Shot down the ice, and
it's going to be icing.
Going to be icing, and that gives us a chance, Larry, to look at our out-of-town scoreboard again. Just one game, and it looks like Hearst on their way to another victory halfway through the third period, leading in Timmins by the score of 5-2. So watch out for that Hearst Lumberjacks team. They're starting to make a move out east. 4-2 Rayside here, 15:05 to play in the second period, and our official linesman once again kicks out another player. We've seen that a few times tonight. Eagles with the puck in their own zone. Strauss with it. Strauss will shoot that one down the ice, and that's going to be icing. No, they wave that off.
Yeah, I was wondering why he was shooting it from that side of the red line, I don't know.
Adanaka across the blue line. Behind the net. On the far boards. Adanaka and Praisner. Now Parrott. Clark in his own zone. He'll flip it to center. Canadians with it. Houseman chases the puck in the Eagle zone. Eagles with it. Folk rather. Shot to center. Snow in his own zone. Look out, that hits a player on the bench, and that'll keep the face off in the Canadians' end.
A couple more sponsors that support the Eagles. We have Checkered Flag Party Store, Clark Bailey Newhouse Funeral Home, and crematorium, that is.
Easy for you to say.
Yeah, really. I'm
kind of cryptic there, Larry. Jeez.
Taking lessons from Bob.
Yes, indeed. Speaking of cryptic. Now Blair with it. Tries to get over to Scarella, just out of his reach. Now Schwab at the point, his shot.
Fanned on that one.
Puck behind the net. Morich back there. Now picked up by the Canadians. Eagles get it back. Morich to Hannawall. Keller, rather, his shot. An easy save there for Bowen. And he'll hold on.
I'd like to see Keller's shot total after every game. He does a lot of shooting, And he's only got, 2 goals?
Yeah.
1 goal? Something like that? Yeah.
Some
of the other kids should take a hint from that. Just look at him. I mean, he's not scoring, but he's shooting. He's getting the opportunity. Instead of moving the puck off into the corner or something like that, put the puck on net.
Canadians win the face-off. Can't clear the zone, or Fanos on the near boards. Now flipped up to center. Schwab tries to glove that one down. Has to retreat in his own zone. On the near boards. Canadians with it. Maltese to Dupuis. Dupuis, nice move. Behind the net. Off the boards, Atkins. Atkins with the shot. Gloved down by Brancato, and he'll hold. Well, we have a moment, Larry. We still have a lot of time, but
okay.
We want to wish all fans, Sioux Eagles fans, and Rayside Balfour Canadians fans a very Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday Season, Happy New Year, because next time we are on these airwaves or broadband or whatever you want to call it will be 2019, January 4th. Now a shot, deflected, save. Rebound at center ice. Strauss. Now Butcher with it. Butcher lost the puck. Crassie with it. Dangerous player. Crassie moves in. He got sticked up high. Now Canadians with it.
Here we
go. By the
Oh.
Eagles. Center ice. Strauss. Whoa, there's a big hit there on Lamberti. He got knocked down.
He didn't
Stick
even have
up
the puck.
high.
Yeah, I'm looking for the 2 officials. And
Atkins up to Lavallee. Center ice, Crassie. He gets knocked down by Lamberti. Now here we go. Crassie and Lamberti.
Again, Lamberti can't fight.
Crassie wants to go. He's just jawing at Lamberti, but Lamberti.
He just come back off of 8.
Yeah, boy, Crassie really wanted to go there. He dropped the stick and he was ready, but Lamberti, I think, smartly just skated away. Lamberti didn't want to do anything to get another suspension.
No, the season will be over.
Yeah, really. Now Morich with it. Morich lost the puck. Now Parrott at the point. Bouncing puck, Morich over to Dax. Dax tried to center it. Broken up by Linema. And that one hits thought it hit a player on the bench. Eagles control the puck. Dax back to Clark. Clark with it. He puts a shot, deflected save, rebound, another save. Chance for Jensen at the doorstep. Eagles with some good pressure here. Now here we go. Biondi could have a breakaway. Biondi, nice poke checked away there by Clark. McGlade with it on the near boards. 11:20 to play in the third period. Canadians lead by 2. Lavallee off the bench keeps it in. Now Jensen trying to get it to Morich. Morich in the Canadian zone. Eagles go for a line change. Good work by Morich behind the net. Picked up by the Canadians. They clear the zone. Butcher at center ice. Now here's Snow. He shoots the puck in. Over at the far board, Schwab. Schwab, pass, Keller. Across the blue line, Keller with some speed. A shot and a save there by Bowen, and he holds. And shot totals. Eagles can't complain about not getting shots on net. 39-25, they lead in that department.
Yes, you're right. There's another shot by Keller. He knows where their net is.
Face off to the left of Bowen. Seen a couple broken sticks, Larry. We haven't really talked about that sponsor.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm saving for the last, to save the best for last.
Okay, well, how about save it for now?
Well,
or maybe the media timeout.
I still have a few other sponsors to get a hold of here. Media timeout sounds good.
Pretty soon.
Yeah. We have War Memorial Hospital, Superior Industrial Agency, and CS Mulder Funeral Home and Cremation Services. And then
Face off.
Get to the other guy.
Sounds good. Face off to the right of Bowen. Canadians control. Hatanaka. Pass. Sare across the blue line. Checked away by Butcher. My son Liam pulling a trick out of Dad's bag of tricks, stealing some French fries out of our cameraman. Look out.
Don't you feed that guy?
He let him, he said. So he's been eating a lot tonight. Now the Eagles with it in front. That one broken up by the Canadians. Kept in by Quinn, bouncing puck, and Bowen's going to hold that. We should have a media timeout, Larry. 9:56 to play here in the third period.
How come every time there's something going on, Charlie's right in the middle of it,
So we will have a media timeout, Larry.
Okay.
So why don't you save the one of our favorite sponsors here and their information.
FixYourStick.com.
Okay.
You got the man right here on the camera, Rob Horn. Whatever that noise was.
That was my water bottle.
You break a shaft, a blade, a heel, a toe, even a goalie stick. Shaft, heel, blade, or toe, $35.
That's it?
$35. Just $35.
Now, are we talking like a human toe, or are we talking on a stick?
On a stick.
Okay. I know you guys have great health care over there. Might take you a month to get it fixed, but
guaranteed, not the stick. We're talking about the toe.
Right, the toe. Yeah. At the
30-day guarantee when the stick is fixed. I want to get that straight out there. Some people are going to say, "Well, what's going on there?"
We're talking national health care in that case.
906-322-3330. $35, 30-day guarantee. Hey, you can't go wrong. It's better than spending $380, $298, $510, whatever they are.
At Zellers, Kmart, Sears, Shopko.
No more Sears on our side.
I know, we're here.
You have one. Yours is disappearing.
Oh, yeah, it's everything.
Yeah. The car one out there on the highway, the restaurant, the Studebakers. It's down.
Gone. Yes. Broke down.
Broke down.
Yep.
Well, yeah. Well, the guy who owned the Dairy Queen.
Yep.
He sold the Dairy Queen. He bought that.
Yep.
Broke down.
Not a good move.
No. Take the 7 months of ice cream sales and go with it, because that place was always lined up.
Not this time of year, though.
No, but I said 7 months, so you got to give them. I remember when we used to come over here and go there because we didn't have a Dairy Queen.
Wow. You do now. Open all year round, too.
We had 3 or 4. Now I think we're down to 2.
Okay. Got to quiz you on another location over there, though. I'll see if you know. Not a sponsor, mind you, but it's we'll talk about it here in the next break. Now Keller across the blue line. He's got Scarella with him. Keller with a shot. That goes wide. Over to Blair. Here's Keller with the shot. Save by Bowen, and he'll hold. One of my favorite places over in the Canadian side, Larry, is Paul's Bakery.
Oh, yes, I know where that is.
That's right, yeah. It's,
very good.
Good coffee bread. As someone of Finn descent, my sister actually came here a month ago and she bought 10 loaves to freeze because she likes it so much over there.
Yeah, he's been around for a long on Wellington Street.
Yep.
Wellington West. Up near another, almost across from a grocery store, which I won't mention its name.
No.
Because they're not a sponsor neither.
Canadians with the 2-goal lead. 9 minutes to play here in this third period. Clark shoots it in. Atkins with it. Flip to center and down the ice, and that's going to be icing. And they'll bring the face-off back in the Rayside zone.
Shots are still high, 42-25, but Eagles are losing 4-2.
Eagles can't complain about not getting shots on goal this weekend.
No, you're right. What was it last night? 45, 47,
Yeah.
something like that?
And they had 40 after 2.
You're right, yeah.
Face off to the left of Bowen. Now puck in front, swatted away. At center ice, Butcher now in his own zone. Butcher up to Jensen. Maltese. Atkins lost the puck. Here's Dax. Dax in. Dax had a chance, but Lavallee, good defense.
I'll tell you, Bowen is playing very smart
now a
there
shot
tonight.
and another save there by Bowen. Rebound in front. Quick whistle. The net off the moorings. And the net's off the moorings, so they blow that one down. With 8:23 to play here in the third period.
My eyes, I've got a headache. You can't believe it. I'll tell you right now. Oh,
you got a headache?
A headache, yeah.
Oh. Sorry, is it the company? Is it the game?
No, it's not the game. It's not the company.
Okay.
I just think it's a sinus headache.
Yeah. I didn't bring my meds with me, Larry. Otherwise, I'd try to help you out. I don't think the Eagles' nest has anything there. Now a chance for the Eagles. Solis behind the net. A shot. That one, the goaltender lost his stick. The Eagles want to try to put a shot on here. Butcher at the point. Want to shoot the puck if you're the Eagles. Solis down. Hannawall. Goaltender still without a stick. I don't know if the Eagles realize it right now. Butcher with it.
I'm surprised the defenseman in front didn't give him a stick.
Now a shot there, and well, if you have the stick, you don't want to shoot it right into the breadbasket, but the Eagles do, and they'll hang on. 7:50 to play here in this period. Producer Larry here.
Right. Hey, we got to have some fun. It's the end of the year. We're down 4-2, so we got some new orders up here, so we're trying to stay on top of them. That's it. And we are. I think we are.
I think so. Now here come the Eagles. Keller with it. Keller. The shot. Another save there by Bowen. Now the puck's still loose, though. Bowen didn't hang on to it. Eagles just couldn't quite get the puck. 7:25 to play. Across the blue line, Blair in front. Just missing it. Now Keller. Keller has Skrilla open, but couldn't find him. Skrilla swung and missed. Shots 46-25. Favor of the Eagles, but it's Rayside with the 2-goal lead. As we're under 7 minutes to play here in this third period. Solis across the blue line. Here's Hannawall. Hannawall with the shot. Misses the net. Rebound in front. Deflected by Hannawall. That just goes wide.
He went right across the goal line.
Eagles buzzing a bit. Clark, his shot. Gloved down by Bowen. And he'll hold. Well, Larry, we've seen all the teams out west, or here in the west, I should say. The Thunderbirds, Rayside, Blind River. Those are the three teams ahead of the Eagles. Which one of those three do you think is the best of those three teams? I mean, obviously, statistic-wise, it's the Thunderbirds. What's your thoughts?
I go with the Thunderbirds.
Okay.
They have about 11 or 12 returning players from last year. and they're pretty good. Same as Rayside here. They've got a lot of returning players.
Yeah.
So, and they're playing. They're coached well, and they're winning. So they're doing things right.
Jensen with the puck.
The Beavers are also, doing things well. And Rayside.
Here's Lavallee with it. He's got Leishman in front. As we're approaching 6 minutes to play in this third period. Clark across the blue line. Clark with the puck. Now along the boards, taken by Rayside. Lavallee across the blue line, shot in. Stick side by Brancato. Sare with the puck. Now the Eagles will shoot that one, and that will hit Coach Doug LaPrade. It might have hit him.
Off the glass. He got in the back of the head. Hit the glass and then the back of the neck or the head.
Trainer Kerry Evie over there. Lucky for Doug, it didn't hit him in the face. That's a good-looking face right there. You don't want to get that mug messed up.
Well, I'd say I'm sure he got hit in the mug before, but nobody's playing college hockey because they have those full masks.
Pretty safe there.
Yeah.
Hatanaka with it across the blue line. And that one broken up by the Eagles. Blair with it. Blair tried to get it to Keller. He does. Another save there by Bowen. Then on the 50th shot for the Eagles. They didn't put it on the board. Canadians with the puck. Now Blair with it. He's going to shoot that one down the ice.
Oh.
And that's going to be icing with 5:05 to play here in the third period.
Back man should have waved that off.
You say Pac-Man?
The back man.
Oh,
the back
I said Pac-Man.
No. I need a drink. Water. That's what I'm with the camera. I
think you need to go to the Boucher room. I think they can hook you up. Drinks are flowing in there tonight. Biondi with the puck. Now Biondi in the slot. Under 5 to play in this third period. Eagles with it. They'll flip that one to center. Atkins. Now Keller. Keller at center ice. He shoots it in. Bouncing puck, picked up by Snow. Canadians with it. Atkins. Atkins shoots it in. Rayside just methodically clearing the zone and shooting it down the ice and making line changes.
Keeping fresh guys on the ice all the time.
Orfanos with it. Orfanos with the puck. Now poke checked away. Again, the Rayside trying to clear the zone. Kept in by Solis. Now here's Orfanos in the slot. Solis. Now Solis blocked by Lavallee. Schwab with the shot. Another save by Bowen. Under 4 to play.
I guess they're not counting the shots now. Eh?
Yeah. There's been at least 2 or 3.
Yeah.
Rayside still trying to clear. They do. Parrott with it over to Schwab. Now Parrott again. Center ice. Maltese shoots it in. Rayside just wants this clock to keep ticking. And it is. 3:30 to play. Shot back in. More fresh bodies out for the Canadians.
And the Eagles. Eagles put some new men on the ice.
Lavallee, knuckleball shot. Save Brancato. Schwab knocks down Dupuis.
Oh, Schwab was slow getting around there, boy. I'll tell you, he was fortunate.
Another shot. That one blocked by Lamberti. Canadians with it. Strauss. Strauss off the boards. Broken up by Sare. Eagles with it. Under 3 to play. Clark. Across the blue line. Over to Morich. Morich trying to put it in front. He does. Broken up by Bowen. Now they have the 50th shot on the board for the Eagles. And that one shot down the ice. And Larry, 2:34 to play, down by 2. Do you start thinking about pulling the goalie now?
Well, I don't know. You're down by 2, and you're not really making any headway. To me, I always hate being scored on. But Coach LaPrade has done this before, and he has been burnt on it.
We saw the Elliott Lake coach 7-2. They pulled the goalie. I thought I don't know if I've ever seen that. So here we go. Net still has a goaltender in there for the Eagles. Eagles do win the face-off. However, puck goes to center ice and down the ice. Krasse with a shot. He has 2 goals on the night, likely your first star. Although I think you got to give serious consideration, Larry, to David Bowen, the netminder for Rayside. 48 saves. That's a pretty good night.
But he hasn't had too many difficult shots, you know.
So we'll see if the Eagles pull the goalie now with 2 minutes to play.
Easy for me to say.
Yeah, really.
Not too many difficult saves. Yes, he is. Now he's getting ready.
He's got to try to get 1 here before they get 2, and that's going to be Biondi. He's got McGlade over there. Biondi lost the puck, now picked up by Quinn. Quinn long pass, broken up by Atkins.
That's
Atkins
an easy read.
Yep.
It's an easy read to intercept that pass.
Brancato behind the net, minute 40. As they get the puck down in the Canadian zone, they're going to have to pull the goalie here at some point. Here's Jensen.
That's offside. Oh, that's offside. No, see, that's...
Snow at center ice. Shoots it in. Butcher with the puck. The Eagles just can't get anything going now. They're going to be running out of time very shortly.
There he goes now.
Net is empty. Extra man is out. Actually looks like a couple players out late.
Yeah.
Here's Biondi with it. As we have a minute left to play, Eagles need 2 quickly. Keller with the puck, trying to put it in front. Solis over there. Blair. Now here come the Canadians. Nice play by Schwab. Keller with the shot. Save. Along the near boards. Butcher at the point. 40 seconds. Off the high glass. Solis. Behind the Maltese.
See the picking I was telling you about?
Schwab at the point. 30 seconds to play. That shot, I don't know where it is. It might have went into equipment.
It's in one of the, there it is, Canadians.
So 29.6 seconds remaining, Larry. It looks like the Eagles are going to fall for the 4th time this season to Rayside Balfour. They'll remain at 3 points. We have a timeout.
Timeout, I guess, Eagles.
They will remain in 4th place, 3 points ahead of Elliott Lake, and be 4 games below 500 going into the holiday break. So I wouldn't say it's where the Eagles really wanted to be heading into the holiday break in 4th place.
What's the win-loss for Rayside right now after this game?
Let's see. Well, I think they were 20-12, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. Yeah, actually, give me the whole, please.
Thank you. Jeez. Can we be polite about it? Rayside with the win will move into 2nd place, 21-13, 1-2. 45 points. They'll be 6 points behind the Sioux Thunderbirds.
Okay, what I was getting at, yes, what's out of the 3, what's the best team? That's why I picked the Thunder. 7 losses against 11 and 13 and 18. So that's you look at wins and losses to tell you what team's better. And like I said, the Thunderbirds have 11 or 12 returning players. So they didn't have to do a rebuilding.
No.
I don't think Rayside had to do a rebuilding. Eagles had to do a rebuilding. Blind River, I don't think, did a rebuilding, but and you see also Hearst and French River did rebuilding, and they've done a real good rebuilding. And
Hearst has defeated Timmins, Larry, so they'll move into 4th place. How about this, Powassan, your 5th place team in the East? Didn't think we'd say that this season.
Really.
Eagles need 2 goals in about 25 seconds. Doesn't look like it's going to happen tonight, so they're going to split on the weekend.
That's not even going to make icing.
And our next broadcast will be in 2019, January 4th. Eagles take on Blind River.
Oh, good save.
You hate that we're going to have our next broadcast on January 4th?
Wide open net, 3 Canadians in there, and it hit Charlie's knee, so he stopped the goal from going in.
So the Eagles will lose their final game of 2019, or 18 rather, by the score of 4-2.
There it is. They get one.
By the score of 5-2. We'll see if they count that. I think they will. For our cameraman, Rob Horn, and for color commentator Larry Pozzabon, Scott Nason signing off from Pullar Stadium. Again, Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year to each and every one of you.
Merry Christmas, folks. Happy holiday and Happy New Year.
Very good.
Take care.
We'll be back in 2019 here on Hockey TV.